Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Tyler and I'm back again with Let's Play World of Warcraft Project Ascension. This is episode 39 and I'm here at the Writhing Haunt, otherwise known as I like to call it the Withering Haunt because I obviously cannot read. Me no good with words. So we left off last episode at the Bulwark. I said I was gonna come over here to the Writhing Haunt. I'm gonna head into the Western Plaguelands here, exactly where I am, and continue questing. Now off screen I'm gonna go over after we complete this quest and pick up the follow-up. Excuse me. I want to go over some changes I made. Oh, I picked up another assassination blade. That's interesting. Some changes I made to my build here and there. I picked up one new ability and I moved around. I switched around some talents that I was using before, and maybe you guys will see and notice the changes. But otherwise, after I'm done here in this little zone, I'm going to go over exactly what I did. So I'm going to bring these mobs back to where I am, pat them back over here. And we're stunned again, for whatever reason. Can't use that ability. Now I can use this ability. Alright, so right off the bat, you might see I am using a new ability called... No. I am using a new ability called Victory Rush, which is something I probably should have picked up a while ago, but that's okay. I don't mind too much that I haven't been utilizing it to the best of my ability here. It is a fun little ability. It is a Fury Warrior ability. It instantly attacks. So this is what the tooltip reads as: instantly attack the target, causing 317 damage, and this is based on attack power. It can only be used within 20 seconds after you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor, and also heals you for 10% of your maximum health. Oh my god, now isn't that a lot of health? I believe so. Go ahead and do some whirlwind here, get some whirlwind damage going in here. Now I also picked up, you might be wondering how I can hemorrhage 3 times in a row in such succession. It's pretty interesting actually. Let me head. No, what are you doing? Mulgris. Is this a escort quest? Please don't tell me it's an escort quest. No, it's not. Okay. The wild suffers too. Oh no! My Cauldron Lord. I need to kill him before the other guy does. Okay, we got him. We're all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, so this is Cauldron Lord. We pick up the key. Let's go ahead and turn this into the Writhing Haunt Cauldron. Turn that in, pick up the follow-up, bring the filled bottle, the filled bottle back to Shadow Priestess Vandis. And if we want, there's actually not really any buildings to explore over here. What a bummer. But let's see, what do we pick up? The Wildlife Suffers too. Mr. Mulgris Deep River. Let's see here. That dude's 59. Why is he doing that quest? He must be close to 60. He wants us to slay 8 diseased wolves. While there was little I could do alone to thwart the scourge, I nevertheless came to these lands to try and heal the damage done to nature. Animals suffer from the plague that continues to choke these lands, unable to find mercy and peace. There is no salvation for the suffering animals, but a sweet and merciful release. So please kill the 8 diseased wolves. That I can do. So I did pick up Victory Rush. I think it'll help in the long run. It's only 15. Oh, what's this? Some fallen heroes. Level 58 and level 60. Oh, 60 elite? I don't think I can take on a 60 elite. I don't think I can. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Or will I? I don't know. That's a lot. It's a high level. 2 elites? I don't know if I can do 2 elites, but I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins this bitch. Let's go for this guy. What did I just suffer from? Oh boy. Bye. No, I'm dead. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my god, no. Wow. I just got majorly destroyed here. Yeah, no, that was never gonna work out. Whoops. Okay. So while I run back to my body and contemplate my horrible life decisions, let me go over what I switched around in my talents here. So I used to have, you guys might know that I used to have in the Assassination Rogue tree, I used to have this maxed out Malice, increasing my melee and ranged critical strike chance by 5% and my energy regen by 10%. I got rid of that to switch it over to the Fury Warrior talent, Cruelty, which is also 5, so this is maxed out. So this increases my chance to get a critical strike with melee weapons by 5% and increases my total strength by 5%. So instead of the crit strike chance stayed the same, but instead of, let me call Pet here, and I'm probably gonna have to revive him because, you know, I did end up killing him. I'm sorry, Pet. I had to do it to you. So the melee critical strike chance stays the same. You can see here it's at 20%, although when I'm buffed, I think it's like 21%. But instead of 10% energy regen, which I don't really care about the energy regen, I went for the 5% total strength overall. My pet's not going to be very happy about dying, so I'm going to need to feed him a bunch of food. And there goes all my mana. Luckily, I have a greater mana pot. I have lots of greater mana pots. I'm not worried about wasting them at all. My pet is very unhappy. Oh my goodness, Pet, I'm so sorry. Please don't be mad at me. What else did I do? So I did that. I used to have in the Ret Pally tree, I used to have Swift Retribution. I got rid of that because 3% melee attack speed wasn't that big of a deal to have. So I got rid of that, and I went to the Subtlety Rogue tree, and I picked up Slaughter from the Shadows. I maxed this out, so it reduces the energy cost of Backstab and Ambush by 20. I don't have either of those abilities, but it also reduces the energy cost of Hemorrhage by 5, which I have that, so that went down from 35 to 30, which means now with when I'm at full mana, I can effectively use that ability 3 times in a row in succession before I even run out of mana. And it also increased my physical and nature damage done by 5%. So you can see here, my overall damage multiplier is at 114%. That's 14% extra damage that I cause. And with my lone, I had one more ability or talent essence. I went to Arms Warrior and popped that into Wrecking Crew. So I have that now. So overall, I think I like the changes I'm doing here. It says there's diseased wolves in this area. I actually saw one over there, so let's go ahead and mount up and head over and try and take down this diseased wolf here. Before I'll probably end up finishing this quest off screen at some point. I don't think I can use Victory Rush. I hadn't killed any mobs. But now I can use it on the next mob I do face, but that looks to be like the only diseased wolf in this area. It says there's a little area here. Should be a couple here and there, but I only see that one. There's another one. I've got him in my sights. Leroy Jenkins. I figured I probably wasn't gonna, be able to take on those mobs, but you can't blame a guy for trying, right? Or can you? I don't know. You probably can't. But you know what? Let's head over to Anderhall. I have a quest, Skeletal Fragments. I do need to kill some spooky old Mr. Skeletal mobs to, actually collect their fragments. And I'm low on mana here. And I'll probably end up finishing this quest off screen. And it's not even 100% drop rate. Man, I'm gonna have to kill a bunch of these skeleton mobs. It's gonna be quite annoying. And this guy doesn't seem to want to, play fair. There it goes. Ooh, we got one, and we got some wolf runner shoes. That's interesting. Ooh, you know what? I'm saving these boys for my spellcaster build, in case I ever do end up respecking into a spellcaster build at some point. I do have 3 complete and full ability resets for free. I still have those. Haven't done a single one yet. I've stuck with this melee build the entire way from 1 to 60, and we got Shadow Tome Mind Blast rank 9. Oh boy, that's fun. That's always fun. So let's make our way towards the center of town here. because I want to try and take on Araj the Summoner. And there he is. He's a level 61 elite, so you know what? We're not going to be able to kill him. That's quite the disappointment. 61 elite, yeah, not quite. He does have these spectral attendants. I feel like, god damn, and he's got some skeletal warlords flanking him on the sides there. That is definitely going to be impossible for me to solo at level 56, let alone even level 60. I mean, god, that is quite the chore. But I'm going to cut away. Off screen, I'm going to try and collect. God, I'm going to have to kill so many of these skeletal mobs. You know what? I might not even... I'll see how long it takes me to try and do this off screen. I don't know how long it's going to take me. Might take me quite a while here. We're a fifth of the way done, so, you know, it might not be so bad. But I will cut away. I'm going to attempt to do this quest off screen, and I will meet you guys back at the Bulwark where we can turn it in. Alrighty, everybody, we are back here at the Bulwark. Let's go ahead and talk to Shadow Priestess Vandis and turn in the quest, Return to the Bulwark from the Writhing Haunt. Turn this in, get a nice chunk of experience. She actually buffs us with Power Word, Fortitude, Stamina, which, does that stack? I'm confused. It stacks. That is, that's actually pretty funny that she buffs us with a 60, it's an hour buff of Power Word, Fortitude. Increases our stamina by 43, but we already had Power Word Fortitude that increases our stamina by 43. So now our stam has been doubled thanks to Power Word Fortitude here. So another target, Garon's Withering, as opposed to Withering Hunt. This is actually the real Withering target here. So let's go ahead and pick that up, and we can go to Garon's Withering, which is just near the edge of the Eastern Plaguelands. This might be the final place we need to go for a target. I don't know. There might be one more. I would assume if this is Garon's Withering, there might be one right up here. I know there is a cave up here though, so I'm not quite sure. You know which is which. So let's go ahead and talk to Apothecary Dithers here. Turn in skeletal fragments. I did end up completing this quest. It didn't take very long at all. Just had to kill enough spooky skeletal mobs. Let's go ahead and turn this in, and he has the follow-up. Mold rhymes with gold? I don't know. What does it rhyme with? He wants us to bring the imbued skeletal fragments and 15 gold coins. Oh, it does rhyme with gold. Okay, there it is. The goblin you will need to speak with is Crinkle Goodsteel. He peddles his skills to the high spitter in Gadgetsan. We need to spend 15 gold for this quest? I don't know if that's worth it. I really don't think that's worth it. But you know what is worth it? We can come over here to Mr. Argent Officer Garush, turn in some Minion Scourge Stones, and we will get an Argent Dawn Valor token, which increases our reputation with the Argent Dawn by 100! Alright! That was definitely worth it, guys. Yes, okay, increased honor. That's great. I'm going to sell my shit here. I'm going to cut away again. We'll head back into Western Plaguelands. We do have to kill some more diseased wolves. I will not be killing Summoner Araj, or Araj the Summoner, but I will be heading over to do these 3 quests I have left. The Bermuda Triangle of the Western Plaguelands, as it was. Be right back. Hey guys, what's going on? So I was over here in the area killing some diseased wolves when I came upon this outhouse here. The door to the outhouse has begun to splinter at the edges of the frame as though it has been repeatedly and incessantly tried to be forced open. It is currently locked up tight from the outside of the outhouse. As you rattle the door, you hear a guttural moan coming from inside. Whatever it is in there, it is certainly not sound friendly. So we need to find the Dawson outhouse key, I guess. There's also 2 more quests here. Mrs. Dawson's Diary and Locked Cabinet, which I'm assuming all require keys to try and open them. So we could try and farm for the keys there. I'm not feeling it right now. Maybe off screen I'll come back and try and farm for those keys and do that. But I did kill enough diseased wolves to turn in the Wildlife Suffers 2. So I'm going to head down back to the Tauren in the little house at the Writhing Haunt, I should say. I just can't seem to pronounce that word. Writhing, Riving, Withering. I mean, it's all a big mystery to me. The English language escapes me. So I'm gonna head down and turn this quest in, and from there we can head over to Garon's Withering, the actual correct way to say that word. I know that. I know that much. And we can complete that quest for sure. Man, these freezing ghouls sure are annoying. They like to freeze us, and I can't seem to get out of it. I'm actually at the wrong house. For a second, I thought it was this house, but it is not this house. It is the other house. I feel like I should probably know by now to stun the freezing ghouls, you know, before they actually cast their freeze spell on me. These rotting ghouls, you know, I don't mind too much because they don't freeze me. They just try and kill me like any normal mob does. How am I gonna get in here and turn this quest in? I wish I had stealth. I wish I had stealth. Guess I'll just send my pet in. Ah, fudge. I think I'll just try and focus this guy down. It's not gonna work, is it? Ah, it did work. Haha. I am the best, and you are the worst. Let's go ahead and sneak into this house here without aggroing that mob. We did it. We did it. The wildlife suffers too. I sense that the souls of those wolves you have put down now have rest. They and I thank you for a merciful release. So there's a follow-up. We need to destroy 8 diseased grizzlies. Man, this is sounding less and less like giving these poor suffering animals their sweet release, and more like I don't know. It sounds cruel. We need to destroy these grizzlies. You know, it's not like we need to give them you know, a peaceful end to their suffering. No, we need to destroy them. So that I feel like there's more diseased grizzlies in this zone than there are wolves. The wolves are kind of hard to come by here and there, but I feel like I've seen a lot of diseased grizzlies throughout the area. They aren't dropping any loot as the wolves were, but they are definitely more abundant than the wolves, in my opinion. So I'm going to head over to Garon's Withering here. There is a lake preventing me from getting over there the way I wanted to. But we can just run around these little cliffs here, no big deal. And after I'm done at Garon's Withering, I think I'll do the Wildlife Suffers 2, and then probably off screen, and then head back to Mr. Taran over there and turn that in. So Garon's Withering is actually, there are no more, these are still Scourge mobs, but they're not ghouls and zombies and what have you. These are wraiths now. Wraiths and some, what would you call these? Sirens? I don't think they're sirens. Definitely wraith-like beings. Got some definitely like specters almost. I guess is that a word that you would use? A specter? Possibly. Why are you dealing so much damage to me? Please stop burning my mana. He literally just cut my mana in half. I watched it fall from like 1900 to 800. That was not fun. I did not enjoy that. Come on. Come on. Fine. You know what? Fine. Fuck you. Fuck you, sir. Easy. Get him, pet. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna die here. Maybe not. We're actually doing a lot of fucking damage here. Really, the only thing I can do now is use abilities that cost energy and mana, because, or not mana, rage, because they've drained all my mana. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I can heal with Victory Rush, so that's nice. You guys have overplayed your hand here. They thought they could take me down. No. Get the fuck out of here. This is my fucking Let's Play, okay? This is my world that you're living in. So let's go ahead and turn in target Garon's Withering and pick up Return to the Bulwark. Now there is a little farmhouse over there. There is a little farmhouse and a barn that I kind of want to explore, but at the same time, I kind of don't. So let's not. Instead, I did think about cutting away for a second. I know I said I would, but I changed my mind again, and I'm just gonna kill all these diseased grizzlies en route to the Tauren, the nice Tauren that we've dealt with in the past. to turn in the Wildlife Suffers too. So let's do that. Let's just hang out. This is a lot calmer episode. I am recording episodes back to back, so 38 and 39. I'm recording back to back, meaning I just finished up, maybe like half an hour ago, I just finished up with episode 38. Even though I'm going to be releasing, these are going to be released on separate days, so this is like going to be a day later. But that's just a little production, just a little insight to my production. They were recorded on this. They were recorded on the same days. Sometimes I like to do that. I know I said that before, that in a previous episode, I like recording on my days off. I'll try and record a couple episodes at a time, just so I can have more than one episode. Like, so when I record on my days off, I can have something to upload on the days that I work, and I come home too late, and I don't have enough time to, you know, record an episode, edit it, and all that stuff. All that good stuff. All that fun stuff that everybody loves learning about, the behind the scenes. Not really. I don't think they do, at least. Maybe they do. I don't know. But boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, it is hot outside. It is sweatier than Shaquille O'Neal's ball sack. It is a sweltering, I want to say like a 96 out right now. Oh my god. It's no fun. It's no fun at all, living in a desert. For about 4 or 5 months out of the year, it's pretty hot over here. Definitely the summer. At least 3 months. And then maybe even 4. It shouldn't be this hot in April. In the beginning of April, it should not be this hot. I tell you what, if y'all don't believe in climate change, whew, just come down here where it's 100 degrees in April. It was 100. It reached 100 in March. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Too hot. Definitely too hot. So let's turn in the Wildlife Suffers 2. We can turn this quest in. And he does have another follow-up. Glyphed Oaken Branch. Based... Oh, shit. Is he dead? What? Did he die? The lifeless hand... I mean, it says right here, the lifeless hand of the torn druid clutches a surprisingly healthy-looking oaken branch. Examining the branch reveals glyphs of a druidic nature carved into the branch. As you grasp the branch, you notice it is warm to the touch, more than it should be. The image of Thunderbluff and Mulgore enters your mind. Elder Rise, specifically, and the words Sonarian Circle are on the tip of your tongue. It would appear that this suggestion of where to take the branch has been placed within it. So let's go ahead and pick that up and try and get the fuck out of here. Come on, Mr. Pet. We are running away. We are not killing any mobs. I don't want to kill any more mobs, because I'm notoriously lazy, and I know I say that a lot too, but it's true. So we need to take it to someone in Thunderbluff. I don't know who, probably Archdruid Hamul Room Totem is my best bet, but the reward gives us, you know, a fairly decent cape here, or drape, I guess I should say, cloak. +6 agility, +7 stam, +6 int, +6 spirit. So we're gaining 2 agility in exchange for 3 stamina. But what I have also has a pretty good random enchant, increasing my health and my pet's health by a total of 1%. So, you know, it's a mystery to me. There are the fallen heroes that completely wrecked me the first time. I've learned from my mistake. I shall not be doing that again. I'm actually going to cut away. I'm going to head down to the Bulwark. We can turn in the Garon's Withering quest, and then from there I'll probably head back up to do the so-called Mark of the Lightbringer. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we are back here with Shadow Priestess Vandis at the Bulwark. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest Return to the Bulwark, the filled Garon's Withering, and turn this in here. Congratulations, Tylord, you've unlocked the last cauldron for us. Apothecary Dithers will soon know what this cauldron requires as far as regions needed for the mix. As for you, I am sure that High Executor Darrington will want to thank you personally for the assistance you've given us. Without us, our struggle against the Surge would have been nearly insurmountable. I thank you, mighty hero. Ah, thank you. Yes, I thank you. So, High Executor Darrington does have a quest for us. It did open up, I believe, after we turned in that last quest, and she did buff us again with oh my god, with Power Word Fortitude Stamina, another 60-minute buff. That's That's pretty crazy. So this does stack as well. The one she gave us before was plus 43 stam. This one's plus 54, and it's stacking. So I have so much fucking stamina. Look at my health here, 4,700 health points. That's crazy. That's crazy. Mission accomplished is the quest here. Tylord, your successful re-engineering of the cauldrons is a tremendous victory for us. He clears his throat and begins to bellow loudly. Let all within my presence hear for a servants to the Forsaken, blah, blah, blah. Huzzah! 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 So we can pick either the Valiant Short Sword or the Intrepid Short Sword. And then they're both one-handers, actually. I thought maybe one of them would have been a two-hander. But we can also get the Heroic Commendation Medal. This is just something he gives us, regardless of these two weapons we pick here. One has increased spell power, one has increased attack power. Y'all know which one I'm going for sure. Let's go for the Intrepid Short Sword. And we will level up with that. Huzzah! Huzzah! The Heroic Commendation Medal, not too great. I mean, it has a lot of stamina, which is nice, and crit strike rating, which is nice. But we're sacrificing too much agility and strength, in my opinion, so I'm not going to go for that. Now, the Intrepid Short Sword's interesting because... Wait, what? What was this effect that I had? I hadn't even read this before on my Assassination Blade. I feel like such a buffoon. Your Renew spell gains an additional 4% of bonus healing effects, and your Renew will instantly heal the target for 4% of the total periodic effect. Well, oh, Renew. Okay, I have Regrowth. I'm like, yeah, Regrowth already does that, but this is Renew, not Regrowth. That's interesting. I could pick up Renew. I have, I do have enough ability essences to pick up Renew if I wanted an extra heal. So I did level up. Let me put my stat points in here. Allocate them bad boys, 2 in strength, 1 in stam, 2 in agility, as always. So I do have 3 ability essences and 1 talent essence. Let me go ahead and upgrade Wrecking Crew here. And let me check out, Restoration Druid. Let me check out Renew here. That's Rejuvenation. Renew is a Holy Priest spell. I am a double buffoon. So what it would increase, it would gain additional spell healing spell power based on my overall spell power by 4%, and then instantly heal the target for 4%, which, that's nothing to write home about. So I do have 3 ability essences left over. I don't know what I want to do with those just yet, but let me compare the Intrepid Short Sword with what I have. So it's 38.3 DPS. It's better than the Assassination Blade in that aspect, and pretty close to Shadow Blade. It's pretty slow though. I like a fast offhand. It doesn't necessarily have to be a dagger, but daggers are commonly the fastest weapons in the game in terms of melee weapons. Intrepid Short Sword. Its base damage is definitely higher than. It's not higher than the Assassination Blade. It is higher than Shadow Blade. Let me just pop it in here and see. I think my overall attack power will go up because Shadow Blade doesn't have any stats on it. It just has the chance on hit to cast a Shadow Bolt at the target. So at the moment, let me see here. My offhand, my overall attack power is 631. With this, it's 660. So my DPS goes up considerably. 91 and 89. It'll go to 93 and 88, which is interesting. There was an actual decrease in DPS here, and I think that's just because Shadow Blade has higher DPS, even though it has it's a weaker weapon, but you attack faster with it, and that's why that is like that. I don't think I want to replace it with my Assassination Blade. I think it's just too much of a weakness there. Especially because Assassination Blade has increased critical strike rating, which I like. I like having a high crit strike chance. That's nice. So we're 57. Oh my god, 57. That's absolutely crazy. God, I don't even know. I don't know. These two quests, Glyph Token Branch, we need to go to Thunderbluff to turn that in. This one is in Gadget Sand, which is all the way the fuck down in Kalimdor. I don't really want to go down there, and I don't want to, I don't want to waste 15 gold to get down there. So I'm going to head over to outside of Hearthglen. I want to get the so-called mark of the Lightbringer for the, who's that guy's name? What is that guy's name? Malar Dawnblade. So I'm going to cut away. I'll meet you guys up here, and we can try and accomplish this quest. Be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have infiltrated the Scarlet Outpost here, whatever this place is called. The North. It's not the Northridge Lumber Camp. I know that. We're heading on the road to Hearthglen, avoiding as many Scarlet mobs as we can, because I'm feeling particularly lazy in this episode, and I don't want to fight too many mobs. We're going to be stopping at this first tower here. Hearthglen, I believe, is filled with elite. Is it an alliance leveling area, like a leveling hub? I guess I would say not even a hub, just like a leveling town. Not town. What would I call it? Like sort of like how the Bulwark is for Horde. You know, it's like a leveling hub. Or a quest hub. Quest hub, there it is. Is that what Hearthglen is to Alliance in vanilla? Because I know in like Cataclysm, you can also quest there. They changed it up. You can quest at Hearthglen as a Horde. But I feel like all these Scarlet mobs are... would be friendly to the Alliance, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Maybe not. But we need to stop here and try and find the mark of the Lightbringer. I feel like it's going to be all the way at the top of the tower. There are several Scarlet Spellbinders inside the tower here. So you just gotta, you know... I can't break out of their... spells only because... Normally I would travel form to break out of any like movement impairing effects such as Frost Nova, but I can't do that indoors. You cannot travel form indoors. Feels bad, man. Alright, so let's head on up. Head on up the tower here. We'll see how many mobs there are along the way. Here is Cavalier Durgan, which I feel like, I don't know, is he a special mob of some sort? Seems like he would be. Doesn't drop anything special though. So he's Cavalier for no reason. He's just a Cavalierman. Alright. There's a Scarlet Spellbinder, another Scarlet Spellbinder. 3 more Spellbinders up top here. I wonder... Excuse me? It's okay, pet. You're okay, pet. Kite them down. Kite them down the stairs. They don't want to come down the stairs. That's interesting. Well, they just wasted their... Wasted their cooldowns for no reason. Pet, what are you doing? You're not attacking. I don't know what my pet is doing. It's going crazy. Here it is. Here's the Holy Coffer, which will contain the mark of the Lightbringer. We're going to steal from the goddamn dirty Scarlet Crusade. I hate them so much. I hate the Scarlet Crusade. I hate all humanoids. They are scum of the earth. I much prefer them to be dead and then risen from their graves as an undead, and then, oh, I like them much better. The only good human is an undead one. That's what I like to say. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Alright, so then we got the mark of the Lightbringer, the holy symbol carried by Uther Lightbringer during his final days. Who gives a fuck about Uther, man? He should have listened to Prince Arthas. Maybe he wouldn't have become the Lich King then. Uther was an old fool, and he was too stubborn to listen to Prince Arthas's grand ideas of sacking an entire city, aka Stratholme. Should have listened to him before the Scourge took root so deeply into the world. Okay, now I'm just rambling. I'm going to cut away now. I'll meet you guys back at the Bulwark. Alrighty, everybody, we're back here at the Bulwark. Let's go ahead and turn in the quest, the so-called Mark of the Lightbringer to Malar Dawnblade here. When you've managed to retrieve his mark, we're going to change it a bit, make it better. The first step is complete. Hand me the mark of the Lightbringer and I will transform it into something more suitable. Then my revenge will begin in earnest, hero. Defiling Uther's tomb. Defile Uther's tomb and return to Malar Dawnblade at the Bulwark in the Western Plague Lands. So he gives us the corrupted mark of the Lightbringer. Now I kind of feel bad doing this. Wait a second. No, I don't. Fuck the Alliance. Haha. Fuck you, Uther Lightbringer. Next episode, I will be defiling your sacred tomb, as it were. But that's going to be the end for this episode. We are about a third of the way to level 58, and then from then it's just two more levels, guys. 2 2/3 more levels until we have reached the end, level 60. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I am very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, this video, and as always, until next time, I'll see you around. I hope you all stay classy, and peace out.